What's up, guys? We are back and we're looking at some more NFL Week 6 Thursday Night Football plays. We're looking at these today on DraftKings Pick6, but these plays apply to every other app out there as well. But we are coming off of a 4-0 sweep last Monday Night Football. We technically swept the board yesterday across the NHL and the MLB, although it was really light with the plays there. But you can see all the different winners we've had as of late. But that last Monday Night Football that we had treated us very nice. We had a nice little sweep there on Monday Night Football. So hoping we can run that back here with some Thursday Night Football. We've had a great season starting off here. I think we've been profitable every single week so far in the NFL. So we're looking to continue that with some more winners in this video. But like I said earlier, we are on DraftKings Pick6 today. If you want to join for yourself, all you have to do is just play $5 and you get $50 instantly in Pick6 credits, which to my understanding is basically just promo funds. Just use promo code DOMG when you sign up because it helps me out a ton if you do so. And that will get you that offer of that $5 to $50 in DraftKings Pick6 credits. So like I said, it's available in most states. You can download the app off the App Store using that down in my description, promo code DOMG. So we're going to do these plays in just a second. But before we do so, don't miss out in joining the DubClub. The DubClub is where you get all of my plays sent straight to you, where we've had all these different winners, things like that, because these plays, I only have 2 plays in these YouTube videos, but I post all of my plays onto the DubClub. And right now you can join for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description where you can just check out my plays for 2 days. If you don't like it, you can just cancel it. I'm over $5,000 of profit on prizepicks. That's how you know that I'm legit. Not one of those guys out there selling shitty plays and not even winning themselves. I know what I'm doing. I'm pretty reputable, as you can see here. Sleep, I'm up over $1,300 of profit. I've also profited on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbooks. So you can join right now, 2-day free trial. Otherwise, you can just join right now. This right here is an offer for 50% off of your first month. We have NBA back in less than 2 weeks now. I'm super excited for that. One of, if not my best sport. It's pretty much what this channel was built on, was the NBA. So we have that coming up very shortly. So this will get you like the first 2 weeks of the NBA season as well. So both offers are down in my description. 50% off for your first month or just a 2-day free trial. Both links are down there in my description. Choose one, and I will see you in the DubClub. It also comes with Discord chat, so you can talk to me and other members about plays. But with all that out of the way, let's just get to these plays today on DraftKings Pick6. Just make sure you play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like in the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Most important thing, though, is having those post notifications turned on. That way you don't miss future uploads, and you get notified before something lines move, get bumped, get removed, things like that. Let's get to these plays. My first player is going to be over in the rushing yards category here, but I'm going to go with a running back or even a quarterback. I go Deebo Samuel over 13.5 rushing yards today against the Seattle Seahawks. This one is a very interesting spot here because it's a receiver obviously taking over the rushing yards, but he's the best rushing receiver out there. If you know anything about football, you know Deebo Samuel likes to run the football. And they like to draw plays a lot for Deebo here. But you see here he's over in 2 out of 4 games this year, but there's some correlation here. The game against Minnesota, they lost. The game against Arizona, they lost. They beat New England, and they beat the New York Jets. Both the games where they won, he is over in. And they are 3.5-point favorites today, so there's a decent correlation there. Even if you take a look at last year, he was pretty good in wins, over in 43%, but a lot of those games where he missed, he just did not really run the ball too much. He either had 1 or 0 rush attempts. And you can see what he's done this year in terms of rushing attempts. He has 8, 2, 2, and 3 rush attempts. You can see right there that he's just had 2+ in every game so far this year. So in games where he's had 2+ last year and they won, he was actually over in 6 out of 9 games. He's had 2+ in every game. I expect him to have 2+ rush attempts yet again today against Seattle. He's also got a very good history against Seattle as well, by the way. If you take a look at Deebo here, he's over in 2 of his last 3 against Seattle and 3 of his last 5. What do the 2 misses have in common? He only ran the ball 1 time. He had 1 rush attempt for 1 yard and 1 rush attempt for 1 yard. Although these games are back in like 2021, 2019, so I'm not really going to hold too much weight to those. The most 3 recent games here, 2022 through 2023, he's over in 2 of his last 3 right there with 4, 4, and 1 rush attempts. He's just running the ball a lot more than he kind of did last season, basically just because Christian McCaffrey's been out, while Jordan Mason seems to be a very good running back. He's fitting into that offense very nice. They do still like to run the ball a little bit with Deebo. Just please, God, do not run backwards. He ran backwards quite a bit against Minnesota right there. Had -10 rushing yards. So hopefully that does not happen today. That would instantly chalk this one. But overall, I think we are getting a pretty nice spot on this one here because I don't love Seattle's defense in terms of being able to really tackle Deebo. And I think he's going to be able to hopefully just break one of these off as well. I mean, it's not a steep line really at all. It's only 14 rushing yards in this one here, which he's been able to do plenty of times as we've seen. There's a correlation between wins and Deebo going over these rushing yards. I like the rush attempts that he's seen this year as well. Give me the over here for Deebo and his rushing yards against the Seattle Seahawks. That's my first play for today. If you'd rather take him for receiving yards as well, you also could just do the rushing plus receiving yards. I've seen other people on this one as well. I just prefer the rushing yards personally, but I think this spot is also very good. The rush plus receiving yards. It's just, I like other receivers against Seattle in this one. I think Ayuk and even Juwan Jennings are just better against man coverage, which, Seattle runs a lot. So they're still going to run plenty of zone coverage, so Deebo will be able to get open and get receiving yards, things like that. But I just kind of personally prefer the rushing yards here against Seattle. If you like the tool I've been using, by the way, it's called Outlier. You get this tool for yourself. It's a 7-day free trial down in my description. I personally use this tool every single day when researching plays for myself. It's a really, really awesome tool. Like I said, you download the app off the App Store and just research plays right from your phone. So if you want it for yourself, you can get a 7-day free trial with my promo link down in my description. And now getting in my second play here, we're gonna head over to the receptions category here. And this one is gonna be a DK Pick6 exclusive, basically. Like, I'm not locking this one in on any other app than DraftKings Pick6. It's gonna be Tyler Lockett under 4.5 receptions, as you can see here. So Tyler Lockett here, he's mainly at 4 on some other apps, which is why I like DK Pick6 so much. But if you are on other apps, the plays I posted from yesterday's video, I'm just gonna give them to you right now. It was Kenneth Walker. So I like Kenneth Walker here over receiving yards here. He's at 20.5 right now on DK Pick6. And I also like, if you look at it, Jordan Mason and his rushing attempts here. So his rushing attempts here is not on DK Pick6, but I do also like his rushing yards. So if you're on other apps as well, the place from yesterday's video was Kenneth Walker over receiving yards, and then Jordan Mason over rushing yards / rush attempts. Let's talk about Tyler Lockett and why I like his less than 4.5 receptions here. As you can see right here on Outlier, he's over this in 3 out of 5 games this year. You see he just had 4 against the New York Giants, 2 against the Patriots here. In losses this year, you can see he's over this in 1 out of 2 games. Last year, he was over this in 4 out of 8 losses last year, and overall, he was over in 8 out of 17 games. So overall, I think this line should be a really, really steep price because, of course, they still have that wide receiver corps just being absolutely loaded. They have Metcalf and JSN there, of course, and JSN is constantly getting more and more involved in the offense, seeing more and more snaps, more and more routes ran, and things like that. And San Francisco is just a very, very tough defense in terms of receptions allowed. Even in games where they played in front, these receivers have still struggled to kind of catch the ball here. They rank 7th in receptions allowed at only 18 per game. That has to be spread out. That has to be spread out between the tight ends, DK Metcalf, JSN, and Tyler Lockett. So, and even Kenneth Walker as well, by the way. Kenneth Walker is expected to have like 3 of those catches there. Also, you can see just in terms of against receivers just in general, they rank 5th right there. They allow only 10 receptions per game to opposing wide receivers. So Tyler Lockett would have to have a 50% reception share right now if they were to have 10 receptions across all receivers. Although they, of course, still could have more than 10 receptions. Obviously, that's just the average so far this year. But he's gonna have to have a pretty large target share if he's gonna go over these receptions. I think it's pretty nice in terms of value too. By the way, it's like a -150 under 4.5, and you're getting this one on DraftKings Pick6. So overall, I think it's a really, really nice spot. You see how he's done at home this year, over in 2 out of 3. Last season, he was over this in only 2 out of 8 home games, however. And this also includes, by the way, some games where I think DK missed some games last year, if I'm not wrong. And I believe JSN did miss some games last year as well. So overall, though, should be a nice spot here for Tyler Lockett in the less than or under 4.5 receptions. I like the San Fran defense a lot here. I think they are really, really locking up these receivers. I think they're going to definitely make Geno struggle in this one. They just have so many other, what I would call probably better options too in JSN and DK Metcalf. So I really do love Tyler Lockett. I'm a huge Tyler Lockett fan. But I do think JSN and DK Metcalf are just better options right now for Seattle. So I think they're going to get more of the targets and more of the receptions. I really don't think there will be too many receptions or targets to go around also. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but one last reminder that you can join the DubClub. You get all of my plays sent straight to you. There is a 2-day free trial down in my description. Or you can just join right now, 50% off of your first month. You also can join DraftKings Pick6 right now. All you have to do is just play $5. You get $50 instantly in DraftKings Pick6 credits. I like the app a lot. It's available in most states. You get it for yourself and download the app off the App Store. You can join down in my description, and again, use promo code DOMG. Helps me out a ton if you do so. By the way, if you happen to use my code on any app, by the way, that I am affiliated with, I will give you a free month of my DubClub. All you have to do is just send me a screenshot of you using my code. Send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I will shoot you back with a link for a free month of my DubClub. And now let's get some more free plays today from the Daily Grind tool. This right here is the PrizePicks Optimizer. They also have apps like DraftKings Pick6 on the board. So right now we are on DraftKings Pick6. And then we'll hop over to PrizePicks to look at some of the value there as well. But we just click on the refresh button, post the most up-to-date value plays onto the board. Right now, they like Laurie Markkinen right now in some NBA preseason, over 14.5 points, as you can see here. He's at 16.5 on PrizePicks. You're getting kind of a 2-point discount there. They also like Shadir Sanders under 2.5 passing touchdowns. You can see what they have is his price set on some other apps there. They like Trevor Lawrence under 1.5 passing touchdowns. They like Tyler Lockett under 4.5 receptions, like I was saying. There's a bunch of different value right now that we pulled up on the board, and we didn't do any research at all. We literally just clicked on a button. We got all this different value right here. On PrizePicks, they like some other plays as well. You can see here. They like Bobby Witt over fantasy score, Younghoe Koo over 7.5 kicking points, and a lot of different value right here just kind of thrown together. Some WNBA, there's some EuroLeague, some esports there. It's just all this different value. Didn't do any research at all. It'd take forever to do the research for this, but it just throws it all together on this tool. If you want this tool for yourself, you get it for yourself down in my description. Click on the fantasy bundle, and you can scroll down, and promo code DOMG will get you 25% off. Again, these are the Daily Grind tools, fancy bundle. They also have this tool here sold separately called the AI Strip Generator. This tool's up over 1,900 units since August 18th of last year. This tool is really, really good in my opinion. I absolutely love it. Right now, there's a 6-pick flex on prizepicks that they like. They like Derrick Henry over rush attempts, Kirk under receptions, Young Mike Koo kicking points, a lot of different NFL value here. They also have some WNBA and EuroLeague mixed in here. Has a profit margin of 3.69%, and this entry is going to be plus EV here. So it is a 6-pick flex on prizepicks, like I said. They're really liking this entry right now. Like I said, this tool is really good, as you can see here. Just the units that is up is really insane. If you want this tool for yourself, though, you can get it for yourself down in my description. Use that same link, but this time click on the AI Strip Generator, and then you can scroll down, and promo code DOMG will get you 25% off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck. If you want to stay made over $5,000, you can watch this video right here.